A floating city of steel should not survive waves that rise higher than its own command tower. Yet tonight, every aircraft remains exposed on open deck as the ocean begins its assault.
When water sweeps across the flight deck, even 100,000 tons can feel fragile.
If a single weld fractures, one aircraft could break loose and trigger a chain reaction.
Below deck, auxiliary pumps strain as turbulent seawater churns against intake systems.
Standing water adds weight, shifts balance, and increases the risk of sliding steel.
Dynamic loading multiplies stress far beyond what static steel was ever meant to endure.
Training takes over where fear might otherwise freeze movement.
Deep inside the hull, sealed compartments wait in case the ocean finds a weakness.
Saltwater lashes aircraft built for sky combat, not ocean punishment.
A minor cavitation warning could become something far worse if ignored.
The sea reveals patterns only experience can read through foam and darkness.
If even one jet breaks free, the impact could cripple the deck in seconds.
This ship was engineered for war, but tonight, it fights something older than conflict. When the storm finally loosens its grip, the question remains how nothing was lost. By first light, the worst has passed, but the ocean still moves with heavy residual force.
Every chain is inspected again, not for appearance, but for hidden stress and fatigue. Beneath the flight deck, redundancy mirrors the surface, aircraft locked into steel grids.
Cavitation warnings are investigated immediately before small erosion becomes operational failure.
Forecast models are compared against reality, searching for the moment predictions failed.
Even minor obstructions can alter water flow and shift balance during sudden pitch.
Weld seams are scanned for hairline fractures invisible to the untrained eye.
Stability depends on subtle weight shifts hidden deep within armored compartments. Controlled roll trials confirm that structural responses remain within predicted tolerance.
Arresting gear engines are tested without load to ensure smooth payout and recovery. Only after systems are confirmed does the deck accept the return of airborne weight.
Pilots adjust their glide path, compensating for subtle deck pitch still lingering beneath calm skies.
Choreography replaces chaos as disciplined movement restores operational rhythm. Massive elevators transition jets between levels, their guide rails inspected after extreme torsional stress. Command decisions are reconstructed second by second to evaluate hydrodynamic response.
Heading adjustments demonstrate how orientation transforms wave impact into manageable motion.
Corrosion prevention begins immediately, because salt works slowly but relentlessly.
Fluid integrity checks ensure no contamination threatens future high-load operations.
Training systems replay the 20-degree heel, so instinct strengthens before the next crisis. From distance, the vessel appears untouched, its survival invisible to distant observers.
The ocean remains vast and unpredictable, but preparation ensures nothing is surrendered to it.
Days later, inspection continues because resilience is maintained through repetition, not assumption.
Harmonic signatures are compared against baseline data to detect stress invisible to the eye.
Aircraft endure lateral forces differently than ships, requiring precise post-storm realignment.
Forecast discrepancies are examined to refine response before the next unpredictable system forms.
Preventive reinforcement replaces even minor irregularities before they evolve into weakness.
Human endurance is recalibrated just as carefully as mechanical systems.
Repeated stress testing confirms that exposure did not compromise controlled deceleration systems. Recovery operations resume fully, proving that readiness survived without compromise.
Calm seas return, yet vigilance never lowers aboard a vessel built for uncertainty.
Every sealed compartment represents another layer between the ocean and vulnerability.
Balanced ballast confirms that temporary storm adjustments have fully normalized.
Experience now interprets distant cloud formations with deeper caution.
Precision systems demand careful maintenance after exposure to abrasive salt spray. Controlled maneuvering demonstrates how orientation dictates stability against open water.
Engineers compare real forces against theoretical limits to refine future resilience.
Chains once tightened in urgency now return to disciplined routine.
From distance, survival leaves no visible scar upon steel or sea.
Operational tempo continues because resilience preserved capability without interruption.
Steel met the ocean's fury, and preparation ensured that nothing was lost.
Routine returns quietly, yet the memory of violent motion lingers beneath steady steel.
Final diagnostics confirm propulsion systems endured fluctuating loads without deviation. Reinforcement replaces assumption, ensuring even minor strain leaves no lasting weakness. Salt is erased methodically before it can transform resilience into vulnerability.
Lessons learned are documented so future crews inherit strengthened doctrine.
Hydrodynamic balance proves that propulsion and ballast have fully stabilized. Systems once threatened by spray now perform within exact, calibrated tolerances.
Full sortie operations resume, preserved by disciplined coordination.
Clear skies do not erase preparation for the next unpredictable formation.
Every precaution remains routine, even when seas appear forgiving.
From afar, endurance leaves no visible evidence of the battle with water.
Prepared steel and practiced hands ensure that when storms return, nothing will be surrendered.
Compartments once sealed for survival now return to routine readiness.
Documentation formalizes resilience, transforming experience into recorded doctrine.
Chains that once strained under violent motion now rest in disciplined order.
Command confidence grows not from calm seas, but from tested endurance.
Stability once adjusted urgently and now remains naturally aligned.
Allied observers see only steady power, unaware of recent trial beneath steel.
Heat and motion continue uninterrupted, engines unaffected by violent swells.
Preparation repeats even without threat, because discipline prevents future loss.
Aircraft structures prove they absorbed lateral stress without compromise.
Controlled maneuvering reflects restored equilibrium across propulsion and ballast.
Recovery cycles demonstrate that readiness was preserved, not merely restored.
Quiet mornings follow violent nights, but readiness never depends on calm appearances.
Recorded stress patterns now guide refinements for future extreme weather encounters. Preventive reinforcement ensures yesterday's strain cannot evolve into tomorrow's failure. Mechanical articulation is verified again, confirming no hidden distortion remains. Strategic planning continues, informed by deeper understanding of wave interaction.
Shaft tolerances confirm propulsion endured fluctuating stern lift without misalignment.
Deceleration systems demonstrate uncompromised hydraulic precision.
Observers see only strength, unaware of the calculations beneath steel decks.
Visual records transform raw experience into institutional memory.
Flight operation missions proceed seamlessly because survival preserved every essential system.
When the next storm forms beyond the horizon, preparation will once again ensure nothing is surrendered.
Distance reveals composure, concealing the immense coordination that preserved stability days earlier.
Official clearance confirms turbines absorbed fluctuating loads without structural compromise.
Structural guide systems show no distortion from previous torsional stress.
Data becomes foresight, narrowing uncertainty for the next volatile system.
Anchoring points once strained now stand stronger through preventive reinforcement.
Human endurance is managed carefully, ensuring alertness remains uncompromised.
Massive hull plates continue flexing within safe margins as designed.
Operational tempo demonstrates that readiness was preserved, not merely restored.
Experience now tempers confidence with deeper respect for open water.
Equipment once vital in crisis remains ready, even when seas appear forgiving.
Steel and discipline endured together, ensuring that when storms return, nothing will be lost again.
Water pathways are cleared again, preventing accumulation during sudden shifts in sea state.
Systematic verification confirms that storm forces left no internal compromise. Clear forecasts do not erase memory of rapid intensification beyond prediction.
Preventive maintenance continues because salt lingers long after waves retreat.
Controlled orientation demonstrates lessons absorbed into routine seamanship.
Final scans certify steel integrity within engineered tolerances.
The fleet continues forward, its strength reinforced by shared resilience.
Launch power proves operational continuity remained uncompromised.
Prepared steel and practiced coordination ensure the ocean takes nothing from this deck. Even in calm light, procedures remain deliberate because routine prevents future vulnerability.
Post-storm monitoring continues, validating that fluctuating loads caused no hidden misalignment.
Data contrasts chaos and equilibrium, confirming structural margins were never exceeded. Aircraft systems undergo layered verification before full mission tempo resumes. Forecast interpretation evolves through real encounters with unpredictable systems. Anchoring points once strained now stand verified and reinforced.
Visual records transform tension into measurable lessons for future crews.
Mechanical precision confirms exposure to spray caused no degradation.
Symmetry in motion signals restored balance across propulsion and ballast systems.
Archived sensor data strengthens predictive modeling for future maritime extremes. Experience deepens respect for the sea without diminishing operational confidence.
Steel, systems, and disciplined coordination ensure that when storms return, nothing will be lost.
Calm horizons do not signal complacency, only disciplined continuity after adversity.
Post-event analysis refines endurance models for future deployments into volatile waters.
Restraint systems are verified again, reinforcing trust built during violent motion.
Precise orientation into wave direction remains central to controlled stability.
Massive steel flexes predictably, proving engineering margins held firm. Maintenance ensures that exposure to salt leaves no lasting vulnerability. Practice transforms memory of 20-degree heel into instinctive, coordinated response. Balanced internal weight ensures predictable motion against shifting swell patterns.
Launch capability demonstrates that storm impact left no operational compromise.
The sea carries no visible trace of its former violence. Each quiet inspection reinforces lessons learned beneath roaring wind and shifting steel.
Patterns once underestimated now inform sharper anticipation of rapid intensification. Structural anchoring points are certified beyond their previous stress threshold. Steel that flexed under pressure now moves through calm water effortlessly. Hidden fatigue is searched for with precision instruments rather than assumption. Orientation remains the primary defense against unpredictable ocean energy.
Experience becomes shared doctrine, strengthening every vessel beyond this deck.
Recovery performance proves resilience preserved both structure and confidence.
The ocean tested steel and discipline, and nothing was surrendered.